And hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. And today is the second one of introduction/conversation, and this is just an example. Because of the way it's written, so okay, let's get on with the kayenkeha lesson here. Okay, let's see. When you're asking where you're from. So this question is a little different from previous, so and bear with me, I could be a little rusty on here. So anyway, here we go. Ganunwe ni di say noon. That is where are you from? And then you would answer back. And not everyone is from Toronto. This is just an example. So do loon day ni di wa gay noon. So and that's how you say that one correctly. And then my next one is who is that? So you're asking the question again. Oh god, noon. Ne Agano ne. Eh. Let's see. All right. We would say that's Joe in this example. So say none. Ne. Eh. Eh. And then you would say he is my friend, which is Nyungayadun Loon. So yeah. It's Yaganan Dunlun. And then you would say goodbye. But in this example, zo nan gi wa. Onanagiwa. That is how you say goodbye for now. So it's wa with an H. W-A-H. There's a lot of complexity in here, you guys. So bear with me when it comes to this language. So anyway, so that's for the kayenkeha lesson. So let's go on the next one. As you can see here, I'm doing just a simple edging here. And when I used to glue this suede on, first of all, I used, for the cardboard, I used tacky glue, regular original tacky glue. And this is my first time using this type of glue from tacky glue. So it turned out quite well, actually. It's not as vaporous as the other stuff. So in case you're in a bind when it's dead winter and you don't want to open the windows, that's a good solution. So that's a tip for everybody. Anyway, yeah, I had to switch to a beading needle because the sharp wouldn't do the trick. So, and you have to be absolutely careful with this because it can snap. I've had needles break because it's not supposed to be used for, but it happens. So you carefully poke it through like this, like this. And then you go through just the blue one, which is Olunya in our language. So yeah. Golango and Olunya. That's the background color. This will probably be a necklace, you guys. Anyways, in case you're wondering what it was going to be. So, yeah. The only difference is it's not waterproof or weatherproof, so you're going to have to take care of it in a certain way. So, yeah. Because it's not weatherproof or waterproof, so that type of glue. So, anyways. And this is real sweet, you guys. This isn't the fake stuff. This isn't, yeah, it's made from real cowhide, so it's not the fake stuff. Anyway. Anyway, you guys, right. Sorry if I didn't record anything on Wednesday. I was going to, but time got away from me that day, to be honest. Anyway, yeah. But with the tacking glue, you have to wait for it to dry, so it took 2 days worth. So, yeah. Well, I know this is supposed to be a longer video, so let's see now. Oh, right. I was gonna show you guys my little mistake here. It's less noticeable, but it's there. It's right underneath here. Right underneath here. See that gap? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hide that with the fringe. So that way you won't notice it. I know the edging takes away from it, but it's not enough. So I'm gonna add some fringe here in between the edging. So that's what my plan is. So anyways, yeah, the good glue actually it's very smelly, so I couldn't use it. Inaska galango, Inaska olunya, galango olunya. Hmm. Yeah, sometimes this thread doesn't want to pull tight. There we go. We got to pull tight now. Yeah, it's a defective thread, you guys. It's an old one, so old spool. Sometimes when they get old, they get very, very frayed. So that's one thing about this bead thread is it frays when it gets old. So um, also too, it can be defective depending on how new it is, how fresh it is. Even if it's man-made material. So yeah, this is regular Nemo thread. So, and you have to beeswax it. So, anyways, and somehow my first short ended up being a language video somehow, or word of the day video. If you guys noticed that, it's not my fault, it's YouTube. So, anyways, I'm just letting you guys know that it's YouTube's fault, not mine. So, anyways. Okay, when you get up to a certain one on this one particular should be every 2 beats. Of course. I'm not talking about that in here. Anyways. When you get to 2 at a time, which is Takini in our language, so like when you get to a certain point sometimes, yeah. Instead of going underneath, what I did was I go out above it. So if you guys can see that. And it doesn't matter what kind of thread you use on these, so um, and then you go back through this. Of course, it likes to bunch up on me. Of course, my being meta is to have an input sometimes. Anyways. Anyways. Yeah, when I start on the other one, I usually do 1 at the corner, the first corner of the design, so we're doing 1 bead with behind it, so underneath it. What am I saying for? Anyway. Like to in every 1 bead, it's more traditional this way. To do 1 at the corner. So it's just one of those old traditions that are still there, so. Anyway, then you do every 2 till you get to the next little bit of a corner there. Then you go all the way around. And there will be a next short, you guys. It'll probably be something that everybody else forgets about. So, well, I am like a master crafter, so in general. But I'm also an indigenous bead artist, which some people don't know that, but now you know. Anyways, I hate to bring up on myself, but oh well. Anyways. it's my channel anyways, so it's okay to brag about myself, I guess. Anyways. Well, anyways, it's going on 20 minutes, you guys, so I'm gonna end it here. And good luck and stay warm and healthy. And for now, you guys, yo,